All right, people, we back with another episode. Streets Made Me TV. Happy to be back, man. And today, we got an episode with my homeboy. Not only my homeboy, but my co-worker, fellow engineer up here at Mix Factory 1. He been working here for some years. I don't know when he started, but, you know, I remember when he first came in. We've been locked in ever since, man. My boy Cracka B. Cracka B, what's the deal with you?
What's going on, baby?
You got the juice, man. How you living?
I'm doing good, man. Tired, engineer life.
Okay.
Five in the morning days, multiple days in a row. Really eat, barely sleeping, but that's the ticket.
Hey, that's how it is, man. That's how it is, man. So, you hit me up yesterday, man.
Up did.
Yeah, and you told me that you love the show.
I do.
And what I try to do with the show is I try to bring on people who I personally know, because it feels like, we just having a conversation. It don't feel like an interview. It just feel like it's natural. Yep. So when you told me you was a fan, I'm like, okay, well, you a fan? Well, come on the show. And I'm happy that you're here.
Not only am I a fan of the show, this motherfucker's got a lot of good art.
Man, thank you, bro.
He's a bad dude.
I appreciate that, man. But today, we not focusing on J Street. We focusing on my man's Cracka B. So let's let the people know, man. Like, when did you first start working here at the Mix Factory, man?
So
because you've
2
been
years
here.
ago, October is when I started.
Okay.
So I've been here about 2.5 years now.
Okay, 2.5 years,
Yeah.
October. Okay, so that was what? It's 2021. So that was what, 2019?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I started out as I had a bunch of problems with addiction and alcohol and stuff like that. So I quit all that, ended up stealing some stuff right before that. And then I applied at Office Max, got a job as a truck guy with a retail manager or with a retail fraud on my record, you know what I'm saying? I ended up working as retail manager, which is pretty amazing for having a record. And then after about a year of that, I got fired on my vacation. So I ended up just putting in applications and sending my resume into studios, and Velvet called me back. So Velvet and IV actually don't realize, but they saved my life through this, because I would have been doing some other dumb shit that I don't need to be doing.
Save mine too, man. Save mine too. So, all right. Let's go back to, okay, you said that's how you started up here at the Mix Factory. Let's go back farther than that. Let's talk about when you first started engineering and what made you want to start engineering.
So we were like 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my boy, we had Mike. He was MIK to the E at the time. I was Cracka B. We had a boy named DJ P. That was our group. And then we brought a sister in Georgia, and she was singing and rapping. And that was when we was like 14, man. And we started buying like little gear, analog tapes, started out on 4 tracks and stuff like that. And then we just progressed from there. We ended up getting the Zoom 10 track with the beat machine in it. And I'm like, yo, bro, one of us needs to learn this stuff, So I ended up going to school out in Arizona, Tempe, and Gilbert, Conservatory of Recording Arts and Sciences, graduated top of my class. Came home, got a little bored, went to Recording Institute of Detroit, got out of there for mastering, and then I went to Art Institute because I was bored again, just wanted to be around the audio and whatever. So, I have a lot of experience in audio, and it's been a dream, ever since.
Okay, that's what's up, man. We got you said the school in Arizona, is it called Crass?
It sure
Yeah,
is.
because we got a few people.
Few Crass students, yeah.
Yeah,
we got some Full Sail guys too, and
yeah.
Crass is better.
Hey, man, look, we love all of y'all. We love all of y'all, man.
Got the editor of Mix Magazine up there.
Okay.
There's teaching digital and all that stuff. So, there's a lot of good cats in there, guys. Started out on Death Row, and our teachers. I had Jeff, he started out on Death Row and all that stuff. So I got a lot of cool influences when I started going to school that made me excited just to keep going. Working on SSLs, and
Yeah.
2-inch 21 track or 24 track tape machine, simply time code, all that fun stuff. So I went from that to digital, and that was a whole different animal,
Yeah. Okay. Let me go back on that, because you say you went to school 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Now a lot of people, they self-teach themselves. They'll go on YouTube and stuff like that. Would you say it's better to go get that hands-on experience rather than some YouTube stuff?
YouTube has a lot of great stuff. You can learn a lot there, but the hands-on, and to be with guys that have been in the industry and guys that have worked at record labels teaching you signal flow and just like math that you had no idea you needed. You got, Ohm's law and all that stuff, troubleshooting, all these things that you don't get to witness on YouTube that you run into and experience. So that was a cool thing. Learning how to wrap cables was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like, they would not let us turn in a cable that wasn't perfectly wrapped. We had to go to work, doesn't matter, wrap that fucking cable.
Yeah.
Basically. So it was great, you know, we got to learn everything that we were supposed to do for a studio session. Get in there early, clean up, stay late, and clean up, you know.
Yeah. Do you have any like people that were in your class that, because I mean I'm sure that you know since you work here and you know you post a lot, you know, being working at the Mix Factory, did any of your like classmates ever reach out like, damn, Cracka B, I
That's
see
amazing you asked that, because just yesterday my boy, One Take Jake, I didn't even that out in Arizona, because when we would be recording stuff, can someone play drums? Jake's like, fuck it, I'll do it. He'd go in there and just rip it apart. Someone play bass? Jake would go in again and just rip it apart, one take. Someone play guitar, Jake would again. He's like, well, I'll just do it. So we just record Jake. I started calling him One Take Jake. He actually reached out to me today. His wife's looking at getting a horse up here from a kill center. So he called me yesterday, and I'm like, bro, you come in my state, I got you. You come in within 5 minutes of the border of my state, I'll drive anywhere I got you.
Yeah.
You know, we'll get a hotel, we'll just jam out, and you know, we'll take care of some things. So he's one of my best friends out there, and most talented guys I've known. He's in like reggae bands and stuff. So he might come up soon, and we might link up again. So I always talk to my buddy Wally Gordon out there too. He's doing some things. He's like a bartender, but he also does music, and I watch him all the time.
Okay. That's what's up, man. All right. Well, let's talk about what you got going on now, man, because I hear a track playing in the background that sounds fire.
Yeah.
I know that's you. Let's talk about when you go ahead and crank that. Hey.
So this song, I went through a lot of shit in 2020, and I didn't want to live, you know. I went through like 3 different girlfriend breakups that I originally really liked, you know, girls that I've known forever, kind of screwed me over, or they didn't, I took it that way, put me in a lot of depression. So I started writing the song, coming here, and I'm working on it, and Ivy comes to walk in, he's like, what are you doing with that? I'm like, well, I'm about to record it right to him. So he looks at me dead serious, like, why don't you put it on the label? I'm like, bet. You don't gotta ask me twice, you know what I'm saying? So I'm working on this, I'm getting it wrapped up. I got the second verse. I'm probably gonna do Sunday. Music video's coming out soon. Sunday's gonna be a shoot for the music video, and then when I wrap up the second verse, Ivy's gonna mix it, and that's gonna be hellfire. It's gonna be a dope video. The video's gonna be shot. The suicide prevention hotline is gonna be at the bottom of the video the whole time, because I know if I feel like this and I feel shitty, and I'm gonna keep going, that's something that someone else can live off of and learn. Like, oh well, he feels like shit too, but he's gonna keep going. He ain't gonna do this. So maybe that'll give somebody hope to carry on and do their thing.
Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. Like, I love the message that you preaching, man. So, before we wrap up, man, is there anything else that you want to go ahead and tell the people about? Because you got some dope shit, man. You know, you talking about the suicide prevention. You trying to get people to
Music with a meaning.
Stop it, man. You know, you're trying to get people to get help.
I posted a picture of me online with a gun to my head, and I was like, this is what it looks like when your strong friends are alone. Check on your strong friends. Pissed everybody off. But that's a shock and awe. Like, this is really going on. Pay your fucking attention, because it could be your best friend. Next thing you know, I lost 7 friends to suicide last year, and that just killed me. But you know, I'm working on a lot of different things. I got this coming out. I got a song with Cheddar Boy Malik coming out with our intern Lisa, who's freaking amazing. Her voice is just dope.
She on one of my tracks, Amity.
I got a song with Shaman Mastermind with my homie who just passed. I still got to wrap up. Called Worldwide Insane Asylum. We got Dice just hit me up. He wants to get on the project. I got a bunch of cats, you know, ready to move. So I'm just stacking up these songs, and then I'll just wait on release dates, and I can put them out when I need to. I got a song pretty much about my dead homie coming out, and it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be called The End. His name was Omega, so I'm gonna call the song The End, and just props to him. Because I didn't start this alone. I'm alone now, but I'm not. Even though I'm doing this as a solo artist now and I'm the only one in the company, things you don't see is all the support and all the homies in audio that have my back. And I don't see a sense of community, you know what I mean, in the streets, unless it's through art, paintings, you know, music, videos, all that stuff. We all come together, we all link up. I be meeting guys in weird places just because they do audio. I see them and I stop. I'm like, ooh, who's mixing your shit? Oh, this guy is. Oh, well, what's your name? I'm Cracka B Downstairs Records over at the Hive too, you know. And then all of a sudden we got connections. So it's been a blessing, bro. Like this music thing is just starting to pop. So many good things happen. I'm getting ready to have a 2-month, 2-song rotation on Shade 45. You know, we're about to do a lot of big things. You know, Cheddar Boy Malik was great. That boy makes me laugh every time I see him. He's great. His birthday just happened not too long ago. I was in Corona. He kept calling me like, hey man, Cracka B, you all right? You ain't dead? You know what I mean? So people check on each other. You make a connection with people, and next thing you know, it's bigger than you, and you got a huge team behind you just because you both do music, art, and that's just amazing to me. That community saves lives. You know, my story can save lives, so I'm making music with a meaning. I also got some fun stuff just so you can vibe out to, you know what I'm saying? But the first EP is going to be basically the shit that I want to get off my chest, you know, and then I'm just mixing everybody's shit. So chances are you heard some Detroit shit, you heard me on it. You know, you heard Jay Streets on it, you heard the Mix Factory touch on it. This year we just had 2 Grammy nominations in the same studio for the same year.
Hey.
Kiera Sherrod and we had Royce 5'9". They didn't win, but we're a part of that. Yeah. That's huge, and like I was in tears yesterday when I heard that. That was the most beautiful thing I've heard, because that's what we're in it for, you know. And we just want to share. I go in the booth and I'm like, how can I get this person's art to be exactly what they want and bigger than that? And how can I do my part to make that shit fire, you know? And that's a blessing.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, drop your social medias, man.
So it's Brian Russick on Facebook, The Real Cracka B on Instagram, which is THAREEL CRACKAB. That's on Instagram. I also have a different one, but that's just because I thought I got locked out of my account. But I can run $1 million studio, but I don't know how to fucking work Instagram. But you know, so I got those, and I got or what do you call it, a Snapchat, but I don't use that shit. I'm too busy for all that. But basically, Facebook, Instagram, where you can get a hold of me. I got a card somewhere here. So we got this right here. I don't know if you see that. Let me know if I'm in frame.
Oh yeah, they can see it.
You know, Mix Factory right there. So also I got, you know, a lot of places I work at. I'm just gonna give you a shout out to Jimmy Lively Tattoos. It's next to the Hive where we work. We all together. You need tattoos, go to him. He's badass. There's a lot of good guys. Kyle, Rob, them guys up there are just nuts with it. Paul Steps over at the Hive. I want to get him in here for an interview. Ivy Duncan, man. I'm telling you, this is my hero. But it's scary when you're mixing and that boy walks in because he's Grammy nominated. So you're like, don't look at my mix, you know. And then he's like, he just walks out, but he's so calm and so cool. Like, I couldn't ask to be in a better place. You know, this place is family. You know, all day we all got each other's back. If there's a problem in the studio, we run out and help. You know, we all look out for each other, and that's what makes this place work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, man. Well, that's it. Word on the streets.
Word on the streets, man. Cracka B, we doing some big things. You know, I'm everywhere. I'll add Jay Streets. This man's a bad engineer. He's a bad producer. He's a bad ass artist. You know what I'm saying? He's got some things to say. So we all got stuff to say, so tune in and we'll give you a taste. We're going to give you the whole thing until we're ready to drop. But we're going to shock and awe.
Yes, sir.
All about shock and awe. We're going to treat you all the right way with our music. We're going to, you know, give you some of our experiences in life, and maybe, you know, that'll help save somebody and get someone to do something else cool, you know, with their lives. That's what I'm about, music with a meaning, you know.
Yep. All right, we out.
Peace out, y'all. Stay tuned.